Hey, you're with Matt Piercy at AratikUSA.com. Want to talk to you a little bit about big mountain training basics. You can get your feet under you pretty much any local resort, Mammoth. We've even had some powder days at Big Bear. You never know where snow's going to come in. That's Chicago Tom and Mammoth. This is another guy that you'll see he slides a long ways. This is right on the resort in Mammoth. The next shot, we got 10 feet of snow in 12 days. That's mid-mountain and snowbird. A skier was actually caught in an avalanche mid-mountain that day and didn't have peeps or shovels, no way to locate her, and ended up later dying of suffocation. And she was a pretty experienced skier. So the biggest advice I can have is always have your equipment. Make sure your batteries are fresh, make sure it works well, and know how to use it. Avalanche peeps, shovels, probes, and a radio. Make sure, double check everything. Make sure all you and your friends' radios are on the same channel. Second to that, the best thing you can do is take an avalanche safety course at your local outfitter. I can't tell you enough how important it is to understand snowpack conditions and change of climate. It can change in an instant, and even on a resort, every year you hear of stuff happening. Are very close to just outside of boundary lines. So always go through your avalanche gates. This is a shot at Telluride from last year. All of this is chairlift accessible. That out there is about a half a day hike, but you can get yourself in a lot of trouble in a very short amount of time if you don't know what you're doing and you're not following the buddy system. This is the backcountry of Utah. This is less than 15 minutes from the chairlift at Brighton, and it is one of the best areas in the world between Crest, Peak, and Millicent. Some of the best riding in the world, but every year there's an avalanche, and every year something happens where someone's unprepared. You can learn new tricks out there. Jackson Hole, whether you're planning a trip to any one of these places, Snowbird, Whistler, Alaska, heli skiing, any of that, always have your equipment. Always, if there's snow, have your equipment ready to go. Know the snowpack, know what's underneath you, and be prepared. It's the greatest riding in your life. It's the most fun thing to do. Big jumps, but you got to know what you're doing out there. It's very dangerous.